Good evening, everyone. My name is Hairul, and I will be hosting today's interview. And I'm here to have keep things running smoothly. First of all, I would like to ask Mr. Fairaz to introduce himself.
Hello, Hairul and everyone. My name is Fairaz Imran. I'm currently with Ion Company Malaysia Berhad, formerly known, maybe some of you known as Jasco. It's in the retail industry. I've been there for about 3 years, since 2021. I'm working in the corporate communications department, in the specifically in the PR and media relations unit.
Mhm,
Um, Previously, I'm with Sam Property, also doing corporate communications and media relations. Yeah, I think that's very brief about me.
mhm, mhm. Okay. Hi, Mr. Fairaz. Thanks so much for being here. We are really excited to have a chat with you and hear your thoughts. So, first of all, we would like to introduce ourselves first. We are from City University of Malaysia, and currently we are majoring in mass communication with honors. So here we are doing a group assignment to our subject about public relation, and we are very excited to have a public relation officer as you, which much experience to talk and give us a guide. So I would like to ask our first member, Mr. ZhengHong, to ask a question to Mr. Fairaz, and we can start it.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Perez.
Yeah.
I'm ZhengHong from China. I'm a
Oh,
interna-
okay.
yeah,
All
I'm
right.
an international student.
So you guys are like not. I thought you all of you are Malaysians. No, some
No.
from China. Oh no.
No, no,
Okay. Right.
yeah. Um, First of all, I have 5 questions. Yeah, first one is, can you explain how your public relation department is organized and what my jobs are?
Okay. Okay. So I answer that first. Okay. Um, in the can you please you're breaking up just now. Can you please repeat your question?
Yeah, sure. Uh, can you explain how your public relations department is organized and what my jobs are?
Oh, okay. First of all, public relations and media relations is organized under the corporate communications department. Apart from media relations and PR, we also have events management, CSR, corporate social responsibility. We have government relations, and we also have event and branding. So there are about 5 smaller units under corporate communications department, and I'm heading the media relations department per se.
Oh.
So that's a basic structure of the department.
Right. So what is my jobs are?
Whose jobs?
Yeah.
Oh, my responsibility.
Yeah, my job.
Oh, the main job for
Yeah.
for my responsibility. Okay.
Yeah.
For PR and media relations, we are especially focusing on media relations and communications, internal and external, and a little bit of PR management, basically supporting other events, speeches, press releases, protocols.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Got it.
Because
So
sorry, because I saw that you there's quite a few questions about crisis management, which is not really under my unit, but yeah, I can help you according to my own opinion.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. So the second question is, how well does your company create and keep good relationship with different groups like customers and media?
Okay. Before I answer, I'm not saying with the company, because the company it's a bigger statement for me. But I will answer based on my unit and maybe the department, but not the company. But yeah, we represents the company
Okay.
as well. So managing stakeholders and customers, because for Eon per se, our main DNA, which has been marked since our first operation in 1984, so it has been like 40 years. So it's from Japan. For your information, I think Hafiz tahu. For those who are not well versed in the Malaysian retail industry,
Yeah.
Eon is from Japan. It's a Japan company.
It's in Japan.
So from day one, our DNA has always been customer first. So it's very important for retail industry, especially, to engage with our customers. And how we do it is all depends on our motto of customer first. We always provide not only the best product, the most valuable product, but also to give the customers the best shopping experience, and also the best values for them. For instance, not only you go shopping, but Eon also provides engagement, and we are doing also sustainability initiatives for our ecosystem. Our ecosystem is consists of our customers, shareholders, stakeholders, authorities, all that call it in our ecosystem. And
Mhm.
just like Apple, you have like iPhone, you have
Yeah.
computers, you have all this. So we created our ecosystem. Eon created our ecosystem. We don't actually target our customers, but also uh, all the things around us.
Yeah.
And we call it as Eon Living Zone. So that's how we tackle our customers, our shareholders, is by engaging with them. Engage, and engage.
Oh, sounds like it's a very, very important job.
Yeah, important, and a lot of headaches too.
All right. Next one. What plans, what plans does your company have to community quickly and effectively during a crisis?
Sorry, I didn't really get it. Okay, hang on. Maybe I can refer to the questions.
Oh, sorry, maybe my English is very bad.
Not really. No, it's okay. Yeah, you were
Oh,
saying. You were saying. Sorry.
yeah, I can say again. What plans does your company have to community quickly and effectively during a crisis?
What plan?
Yeah,
We are talking about crisis communication.
yeah, crisis.
Oh, okay. We're going now straight to crisis. Okay. What plans?
Yeah,
Okay. Crisis communications. Okay. Crisis communications is part of crisis management,
Mhm.
and crisis communication is the most important part of crisis management. For us, for the corporate communications department in Eon, we always say that our crisis, if our crisis management, we solve our crisis, but we didn't solve our communications, we consider it as a fail.
Yeah.
Crisis communication is more important than customer, because for you guys, you don't want to know how Eon actually handle the crisis, kan? You want to know like what have been communicated to you, communicated to you guys.
True.
So crisis communication is, yeah. So we have three parts. First is previous, before the crisis, during the crisis, and after the crisis. Mostly the planning stage is okay. Before that, crisis is not if, crisis is when. It's not like what if crisis happen. No, it's when does crisis happen. Meaning that anytime it will happen.
Yeah.
So you have to be prepared. That's for Eon lah. Our DNA. We always say that it's not if but when it happens. So we already prepare like the pre, the during the crisis, and the post crisis. So for pre crisis, you have to have a team, the crisis communications team. It's not only corporate communications, but the MD, the C-suites, the management, for us, the sales team, the malls team. Yeah. So all of these will put in as a team. It's a crisis team. It's very important because communication and transparency in communications is very important during crisis. So this is where we engage all this the bosses to be part of the team. Okay, that's internal. For external, we need to be close to our ecosystem, especially to the media, which is my forte, my part lah. To the media, we always do engagement to the media before the crisis tau, because once the crisis happen, there's no time for you to get close to the media. You have to know them before the crisis. You have to be friends with them. You have to you have to be comfortable talking to the editors, not the reporters, to the editors. Yeah, make friends with them. There are so many ways for you to show your appreciation to them lah. To the media, to the customers, to the stakeholders, especially kalau malls. If malls, we have these tenants and our partners. So corporate communications will have some sort of a guidelines to inform them what we will do if when crisis happen. So they know like, oh, okay, these guys know what they're doing if crisis, so we don't have to worry. That's the first thing before it happens.
Understood.
When it happens, when it happens, when it happens, this is where my part comes in, to make sure the communications is transparent to internal and also external. Internal, not only external to customers and stakeholders, tapi for internal for the staff. The staff might get a lot of ideas if crisis happens. Let's give one example. Let's say the MD is that's viral saying that MD has an affair. And so this I just pick one crisis lah, internal crisis kan. So you just imagine, internal employee staff will be, this one is a different version. You can have 100 versions. Which versions are correct? So that's where my part comes in. We call it internal communications. We communicate with the internal staff. Hey, this is what actually happened. Don't worry. Don't create panic.
Yeah, true.
Okay, for the external, that's for external. For external, the same thing. Don't panic without purpose, because before it actually happens, you don't have to say to the media that this is going to happen. That will create panic. You have to mitigate, so that you have to mitigate your messages so that there's no panic. For example, that's a bomb threat. This is true cases for Eon. Bomb threat in Perak. Receive a bomb threat.
Oh.
Yeah, ada betul. Receive a call. They say, hey guys, there's a bomb will explode at 8:30 tonight.
Oh my God. It was a
Yeah.
big case.
Everything is everybody is panic. Everybody is panic, especially for the shops inside the mall. And we don't jump off our feet yet. We just cool off first,
Mm-hmm.
cool down first, gather the information, and what action that we are going to make.
Yeah, to
So
avoid.
this is where this is what we are going to communicate to the external, to the media.
Mm-hmm.
We have already action in place. Don't worry. And we don't say that, yes, there's a bomb. No, we don't say that yet. We say that there's a question about the bomb. The police are, the police currently is investigating. Let's not be panic. Everybody has been the premise have been vacant, so it's all in control.
Mm-hmm.
Although for me, it's not in control yet, but we don't say that.
Yeah,
That's not to create panic. So that's during the crisis, and we prepare our holding statement,
yeah.
and we prepare a Q&A for media. Media will surely give us a call, give me a call. So we prepare very safe answers for them. Safe but transparent, bukan tipu tau, bukan bluff, but safe but correct answers lah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
I might be jumpy here and there. You can just ask me. And after that is the post.
Same for me.
After that is the post crisis where everything has been settled down. So you cannot be just be quiet about it.
Yeah.
You can have you can say thank you to the media. You can say thank you to the authorities. You can post communications lah. It's all about communications. Now we have social media. We have Facebook. We
Yeah.
have Instagrams kan. You post there, things is under control. There's no bomb. It's all fake lah apa kan.
Yeah, to spread the
So
news
it's
lah.
safe. Yeah, fake news. So it's safe. So that's how we manage the crisis lah.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether I'm answering all your questions, but you can ask me if there's anything which is unclear.
Okay. So how do you make sure your company's business growth goals and social responsibility are balanced?
Oh, growth and social responsibility are balanced.
Yeah, because some company have some problem, then they make some fake news to solve the problem, but it's wrong. So how do you make the balance?
Oh, that's why we always be transparent about our messaging. Of course, there's no hidden agenda behind that. But as I mentioned just now, if it's in the crisis mode, you have to control your messages. If you have 10, you don't give 10 yet. You maybe you can release 3 first,
Mm-hmm.
and then another 3, and then another 4. So that's how you mitigate your messaging. I'm not. This question is very tricky for me because I'm not actually in this CSR. You're talking about CSR and hello.
Mr. Fairuz asking you, ZhengHong, are you asking about CSR or
The balance
yeah?
balance between
Balance between the business goals and social responsibility.
I believe it's question 5 in your document list that I give.
was oh, okay. All right. Um, for this one, how do I balance my company's economic interest, social? social, ethical. In EON, we have what we call a code of conduct. It's like in Malaysia, we have Rukun Negara.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the code of conduct. We call it a guideline that mostly of our ethical guidelines. So every once a month, it's like school assembly. We will have a session of reading the guidelines, reciting the
So dekat
guidelines.
line.
So that is, yeah, so it's always masa pimpinan. So it's always there. It's always there
Mm-hmm.
To be ethical, to be in integrity, and so we didn't actually jeopardize our moral standards to balance with our economic interest and social responsibility. Uh, yeah, that's not a
Right. So the last one is how does your public relations department check if it's uh, c- uh, if its campaigns are successful, and what KPI do you use to make sure their impact?
Oh, this is broad because, as I mentioned just now, in the corporate communications department, we have like 5 units. So each unit has their own KPIs. So yeah, I can give you a little bit of everything, but a little bit of some of it lah.
Mm-hmm.
How do we measure the success? It depends on the campaign lah. If it's about loyalty membership card, we measure it as how many people subscribe the card, register, or being member. If it's about public relations campaign, which has media relations, um, we see it as how the media reported our news, our coverage, how many of them are negative coverage. And I'm not sure you have exposed to what we call a PR value. So from the news coverage, we can calculate the PR value. Does it achieve our target? PR value is basically PR value is ada belajar PR value. Do you learn about PR value?
I think we have.
Yeah, it's a value. It's in ringgit Malaysia, but it's not actually ringgit Malaysia, but it's calculated as a value. So it different. It has a different way of looking at measuring and how does this thing perform.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how our KPI are set. So it's different. For my KPI, we'll be looking at we will targeting that for this year how much PR value that we target. Usually it's about 30%, additional 30% from previous year's PR value. So the PR value will be increased each year, PR value target. And also how many um, positive news against the negative news. So that's in the media relations punya ni lah. And yeah, that's how we measure our performance and KPI.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Ferris. Yeah, that's all I want to know. Harold, you can say next.
Yeah,
Thank you. No problem.
Thank you, ZhengHong. So next will be Mr. LiuKai to ask the question, and yeah, you can go. LiuKai,
Mr.
Mr. LiuKai.
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Ferris.
Okay. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
Kai. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm LiuKai, and also I'm from China, and also the international students. So today I prepared 5 questions to ask you, Mr. Virus. And the first question is, how do you structure your PR team to ensure efficient communication, effective handling of diverse PR activities?
I don't actually structure my PR team because the PR team in Eons, the company I'm working with, we only have like three of us. So basically, everybody is doing everything. So, but because we actually focus more on media relations, um, I'm not sure how to answer your questions. And PR activities, um, can you elaborate more on what do you mean by handlings of diverse PR activities?
Okay, so actually, I just want to ask. So when you work as a PR, so how how could you make your work to more effective?
Oh, okay. If that's the questions, I think the first um, the first things we have to know is for PR team, we have to be very um, proactive, very sensitive of what happened around us.
Yeah,
For instance, if there's any current issue, get into that issues. For example, like um, let's say there's it's a true it's a true issues that we are selling um, bags which has colors of LGBT colors.
Oh, yeah,
So
there's issue.
yeah, so we have to be very sensitive of that. So just to make sure that all these have been put in considerable lah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
um,
to be sensitive, sometimes when we create messaging, uh, to make sure do not touch certain area which is sensitive at the moment. um, right now the current issues is like um, apa, tanah runtuh, the slope, all that.
Land, land,
Yeah,
landslide.
my point is, yeah, yeah, my point is to be sensitive of your surroundings, externally and also internally.
okay,
That's PR. And
okay,
also communication is very
okay.
important.
Mm. Yeah, okay, thank you, sir. So the second question is, what strategies do you use to engage and maintain relationships with key stakeholders, especially in a rapid challenging media landscape?
Say again. What? Can you please,
Uh,
Kai? Can you please
so the
repeat? Sorry, because my speaker is, sometimes he's breaking up.
okay. So my second question is, what strategies do you use to engage and maintain relationships with key stakeholders, especially in a rapidly challenging media landscape?
All strategies, engagement strategies to the shareholders,
Yes.
the stakeholders. Okay, this is very similar to what I've answered ZhengHong's questions. It's about the Eon Living Zone, being closer to our ecosystem, and that's our strategies.
Mhm.
To engage with them with activities. There's a lot of activities we do in the malls where we engage with the community. Uh, for instance, if there's currently is Euro football Euro kan. So we have this campaign about Euro. We call Michael Owen. I'm not sure, are you a Liverpool fan or Manchester United fan? But we call Michael Owen to come to our mall.
Oh,
Michael
wow.
Owen, Michael Owen, Liverpool,
Yeah, yeah,
Liverpool
we know.
footballers lah, England footballers
I saw in TikTok.
wearing Euro. Uh, yeah,
I saw that in TikTok. Yeah.
yeah. So, oh yeah, nampak
Ada.
Alright, yeah. So that's not only to bring Michael Owen, but to engage with the community around the mall. Let's say there's a residential association which has small kids who likes playing football. So we call them, we get connected with them, connect and engage with our ecosystem. That's our strategies. How do we maintain our relationship with our stakeholders? And also with our suppliers. Every time we do an event, it's always together with our retailers, our community, internal staff, the authority. So everybody is there. So everybody know what's going on. So that's the strategy of how Eon engage with our ecosystem. We always use the word ecosystem rather than stakeholder, shareholders kan. So it's our whole ecosystem.
I see.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Okay.
would like to add something there. There's a project we call the Eon Living Zone. Has not been out there yet, but Eon Living Zone is basically, you just imagine a place or a location. Everything is under Eon. We shop. We have a bank, Eon Bank now. We have Eon Bank, and we have shops.
Oh.
And also we'll be connected with, we have pharmacy. Let's say you Saki, you have headache, we have pharmacy. We have almost everything there. So we call it Eon Living Zone.
Okay. So the third question is, how do you navigate ethical dilemmas in PR, and particularly when balancing the interests of the client with public transparency and honesty?
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
This is also, I think I've mentioned a bit of it just now. It's about the Eon Code of Conduct, the ethical, the transparency, the integrity, which we recite once every month. So it should always be in our DNA. So yeah, that's how we actually balance our campaign and also the interest of client with the public, with transparency and honesty. It's it's always there. If you ask me how, I'm not sure how, because it's there. It's always been honest, because there's no point. Let's say um, we are telling something which is not, especially to our customers who has always supports us, and also to our retailers who have always been committed to us. So yeah, we always keep that in mind lah.
Yeah. Sure. So, the next question is, what emerging trends do you foresee in the PR industry, and how do you think this will impact the way PR professionals work in the next 5 to 10 years?
Wow. This is big, guy. Um, I'm not sure whether I can answer it, but generally for me, in 5 to 10 years, we have to move
Mm-hmm.
from traditional PR to a modern PR. I'm not really sure how, but I believe it has always has to do with the new technology is coming up. Like now we have AIs, we have all these multiple social media platforms, which affects our marketing, which affects of how we are going to send our message through. And so that's what I can see in 5 to 10 years. This is big. I'm not sure whether my answer is correct or not.
Okay, okay.
This is
It's
big.
good. It's good.
Maybe
Okay.
I should ask my managing director.
Okay, okay, okay.
But yeah,
So the
to
last
be sorry, to
question.
be just to get intact with the development of technology, communications technology, modern retail, kan?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the last question is, all of us is from the mass communication subject. So some of us maybe in the future we want to be a PR. And can you give some advice for the young people who wanna, work for PR in the future? And what ability you think we need to have if we want to work as a PR?
Okay. First, you have to be. I have to repeat. First, you have to be very sensitive of the issue. What news happening
Mhm.
now, and
Yeah.
and then of course you need to write a lot. Of course, you need to um, speaks a lot. Um, and of course, you have to be cool a lot, especially in crisis communication. Especially in crisis communications,
Yeah.
when it happens. Yeah. Um, yeah, Tesla. Language is everything. Speeches, messaging, uh, understand what's happening, and also the skill of empathy, where you need to know what is expected with your client outside.
Mhm.
Because sometimes we feel like um, A and B is important, but hey, for the people outside there, that's not important. They want C, right? So that's PR is all right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. My question is done.
No problem.
Great, ZhengHong. Great work. So here are the last member. It's Labibul. So you can ask question.
Labi Hasan,
Yeah, Labib Hasan.
right?
Yeah. Hello,
Hello.
sir. Hello, Fairuz, sir. Good evening. Uh, my name is Labibul Hasan. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm a student of City University. We are classmate. You already know. Uh, so, sir, my question is, what are the key elements of an effective organizational structure for managing projects?
Okay. I think managing projects,
Yep.
the key element is my unit has not been doing a lot of projects, but we support with other projects. But what I can share with you about managing projects, the key element is first is you have you have to everybody has to know their roles and responsibilities. Um, Objective um, of the projects and what are the outcomes to be expected for that project. These are some of the things that your team members need to know and understand before the project even started. And when managing a project, um, I have to repeat this: communication is very vital. Um, get involvement as much as we can, from a different multiple level of management, because sometimes we see differently, but the bosses there might see differently. So we don't want to have a breakdown in communications. Yeah, I hope that I answer this Labibul, because it's not actually really my forte, but I can share you based on my opinions.
Yeah. Okay, sir. No problem. I understand. So my next question is, what strategies can organization use to effectively engage with stakeholders before, during, and after a crisis? Before and after crisis.
Oh yeah, this is this is what I think I've mentioned this just now. The
Uh,
before, the during, and the after.
Mhm.
So I think I'm going to answer the same thing.
okay, sir. Then
The before
okay.
crisis,
Then
the
next
before
is
crisis where you need to have a team, you need to have engagement. During crisis is where communications will come in. After crisis is what pre-communications will come in.
uh, okay, sir. The next is, what are the essential steps to take a crisis communication plan to maintain public trust?
Uh, to maintain public trust
Yeah.
for crisis communication is basically um, you need to be transparent and frequently updating your crisis. Um, don't let the public waited and started to speculate about your crisis before the crisis has been settled. So this is very important. This is very crucial, because speculations will kill off. Sometimes speculation not kill off, make your work um, more challenging. How would you want to create and tackle speculation? Because as I said just now, it speculation can there could be more than 10 speculations in a one single crisis, which is not that serious, but because you don't actually frequently um, updating
Mhm.
your status to your stakeholders and to the public, then there will be a lot of speculation. You can maybe you can look through how Malaysian handled MH370
Yeah.
crisis. I'm not sure. Maybe yeah, a lot of speculation.
Okay. Okay, so the next question is, what ethical principles should guide decision making during a public relation crisis? This is also connected to crisis.
Yeah, there's a few questions which overlap. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Well,
there's a same answers from me.
okay.
Tapi I might want to add something about crisis. Is when you plan, you execute, and you evaluate your crisis. There's a formula I always use, which is the 3A
Oh.
and 3A and 3A and ET strategy.
Oh.
So first you have to acknowledge. Okay, let give you have to acknowledge to the media, especially. I'm talking on part of media related stuff. First, you have to acknowledge that we are sorry that this crisis um, has been happened. So we acknowledge. Second is we mention what are our action after we acknowledge. The second A, we what are our action? Okay, what are we going to do? The third A is we apologize. This is during crisis, bukan not before crisis. This is during crisis, right? We apologize, and the The third one is we empathy. Like we mentioned that we actually feel what the public's felt. Yeah. So that's the
Okay.
three A and one ET.
Oh, I see. So it's acknowledge, action, apologize, and empathy. See.
Yeah. Kalau ada, if there's any, especially we use this for our holding statement. Let's say a crisis, okay, about the bag with LGBT colors on it.
Yeah. The rainbow
First,
color.
yeah, we acknowledge that yes, we have that.
Mm.
Don't say, oh, we don't have that, we don't have that. We acknowledge, yes, we have that, and we are sorry. We will take action. We will take that out from our store. We will replace that with another design. That's consider your actions, right? Tau.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's considered as action.
And then yeah, and then we apologize. We say we're sorry, and then we say that we feel that we are sorry for this issue lah. That's what the public wants to hear, and also the media wants to hear.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So thank you. Next and last question is, how might advancement in technology impact stockholders' engagement strategies? It's I think it's
Technology.
also yeah, it's also related to
Yeah,
public relation.
itulah. The technology give a very powerful tools tau to the company. They give us powerful tools because it affects on how we engage with our ecosystem by using these tools. For instance, technology like what we are doing now, we can't do it what we are doing now in 2000. I'm not sure. Cannot, right?
Cannot, cannot.
You have to meet somewhere.
Yeah.
We have to meet somewhere. We have to meet somewhere one day. I might say to Hafif, sorry, I cannot make it. I'm so busy. But now, because of the technology, here we are, kan?
Yeah,
Just one simple example, people. And another one is the social media we have now that actually affect how do we actually do our marketing,
yeah.
because we can actually connect to a broader, a more diverse audience. Right? And we can also tackle certain audience on certain platforms. Like TikTok, maybe you guys all have TikTok accounts, but I'm not sure if all of you have Facebook
No, sir,
account.
I do not have. I do not have.
I
You don't have
think
TikTok accounts. How old are you,
No,
Labibul?
I do not have
I think China
You
don't
need
use
to have.
TikTok there. Yeah, they use Douyin.
Huh?
I think
You
China
are
don't have
corporate
TikTok.
communication student, right?
But
Yeah,
sir,
but they have.
another social media account I have, but I don't use TikTok actually. But Malaysia, it's too much popular. I know.
But you have Instagram, IG. You have Instagrams. People now selling products on Instagrams,
Mhm.
TikTok.
Yes, sir.
So that's how the technology is changing the way we actually engage with our customers, the way we do our marketing,
Mhm.
the way we do our PR. I can I can just message perhaps one newspaper editor saying that please don't this is not right, this information, please change this information. And so that's how the technology changes lah. If dulu we don't have this WhatsApp, all that, I have to call, I have to write letters, I have to fax, kan?
Mhm.
Yeah. So everything is fast moving now.
Okay, sir. That's all for my question. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
giving
Labibul.
answer.
Your part is easy because most of it have been answered.
True, true.
previously.
No wonder he can talk
Yes,
much.
sir.
Yeah. All right, all right.
Because ZhengHong part is the most challenging
Yeah.
lah. She's the
Yes,
first.
the first.
Yeah, good
Okay.
job, Lisa. Good job.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Is that all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's all
Yeah,
for our interview.
I really hope that
Yeah.
I can help you and this session help you a bit, if not a lot,
Yeah,
because
of course.
yeah. If there's anything unclear, maybe Hairul can just WhatsApp me. I can
Yep. Thank you.
more clarity.
Yeah, sure can. Sure can.
Yeah.
No problem. For sure. So thank you so much, Mr. Faraz, for sharing your
Thank
insight
you.
and experience as a public official, public relation officer. And your expertise and thoughtful perspective were incredibly valuable. And we are truly appreciate the time you took to discuss your field with us. So, and I want to add another thing that we also apologize to you. We are so very sorry if we have inconvenience through our recording the Google Meet and our question maybe
Oh,
overlap and the same thing you ask again and again. And I'm so sorry about that. Thanks for
crisis management, Hairul.
yeah about crisis management.
Acknowledge first.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sir Faraz.
Thank
Right.
you. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
problem. No.
Thank
You
you
guys,
all.
I would
Thank
like
you,
to
sir.
wish you. I would like to wish you all of you good luck to be. How many years more to go after this? Habis, graduate.
Maybe around 2.5 years because we're
Okay.
starting for the second semester, I think. For me, second semester. Maybe for them, third semester.
Good luck. I
Yeah.
hope all of you will be a good PR practitioner.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Make sure be
Try my best. I
sensitive,
will.
be proactive, know what's happening around you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So that's all for
Thank you,
today.
sir.
Okay. Good
That's the
night,
end of
sir.
our meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Good night.
You may leave.
Bye.
Good night, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Okay. Goodbye, sir. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Okay.